Hello everyone! Yes, it is my birthday, but I also had to do an update video, so I figured this was as good of a time as any. Okay, I don't even know how to start this. Well, as probably maybe some of you who have been subscribed for a while have noticed, my channel's been kind of quiet lately. I guess not entirely quiet, but especially since like The Mandalorian ended, I've kind of just been doing business as usual shows. That's what I call, Rebels, Supernatural, Classic Who, and then everything over on Patreon. I've kind of been sticking with that. Obviously, I'm also doing the Spider-Man films, which has been really fun. But I haven't really added anything else to my schedule, and that's very unlike me. Typically, if I have some slots open, I like to fill it up, but in all honesty, I've been struggling a little bit behind the scenes for the past few months, health-wise, and some of you already know this. I've talked about it in various reactions, but in case you don't know what's going on, I will give a very abridged or shortened, I guess, version of events. For as long as, for years now, years and years and years, I have struggled with breathing issues, with congestion. I've gotten really good at breathing fully, like through my mouth, because I'm congested a lot of the time. Even today a little bit. It's not the worst, which I'm grateful for, but it's there. For the past, I would say 4 or 5 months specifically, it's been pretty much every day. I can't breathe, and in the past few months, it has also gotten accompanied with massive headaches as well, which is horrible. And it's been hard. I will just say that. I'm honestly just frustrated. It's taking a serious toll on my mental health, or it has, and I'm trying to get through it, but it really sucks. Specifically, every time I go to sit down to record, and I got these bright lights in my face, I'm looking at a screen, I've got the splitting headache and congestion, I can't breathe pretty much every day, and to try to have that energy for you guys, and I don't want to give you shitty reactions because I'm not feeling good, but it's not like I can really postpone them because it's every day. This is just how I've been feeling every day. And, a lot of you know that I've been struggling with this for years, 4 years. But at that time, or, kind of when it started off, it would just be once every so often, it wouldn't be every single day. And it's just gotten pretty rough to deal with. I know that it's not the worst problem for health, and I can still function with it, which I guess I'm grateful for, but it really has taken a toll on me. I've had a couple of breakdowns kind of before filming in the past couple of months, because it's just gotten, I just don't feel good, and it's very hard to put yourself on camera trying to be entertaining and fun or thoughtful. I feel like my post-episode thoughts have suffered from it, because I'm just like, oh my God, I just don't feel good, so I'm trying to sound thoughtful in what I'm saying, and I guess I still am, but I don't know. I feel like when you don't feel good, you feel like everything you say or you put out there just isn't good, regardless of whether or not it is. You know what I mean? Maybe a little bit. But basically, kind of what has happened, I eventually, and I talked about this in a Classic Who reaction, but I got an allergy test done, and eventually I was like, okay, I'm gonna get this allergy test done, and yes, that probably means I'm gonna have to get shots, and you guys know how I feel about needles, but I can't breathe. What am I gonna do? It's every single day. And it turned out, dun dun dun, I wasn't allergic to anything. Nothing showed up. They even did a second round with larger needles, people. Oh my God. It was quite a day for me, let me tell you that. But it turns out that I have 0 allergies. So they started to, yeah, I'm not going to go into the whole thing because it's really long, and there was a lot of things that people, I went to different doctors to try to figure out what was going on. Because it was just getting to the point where, I mean, my frustration and mental health were really, I mean, suffering because of this. Not to mention my health, but like I was going through it. Okay, guys, I was going through it. I still am. Basically, what got found out at the end of the day was that there's an anatomical issue. And it's not a deviated septum. That's what a lot of people were guessing, because that seems to be one of the common causes of when you have a lot of congestion and it's not, allergies or something like that. It's actually, for a long story short, the nose doctor, I went to go see a nose doctor, and he told, it was all this terminology that I had no idea what he was talking about for the first half of it. And I was like, I'm going to need you to dumb it down for me just a little bit. You know what I mean? But basically the passageways of my nose, are really small. He took a look and he was just like, it is a very narrow, just passageway for the airflow in my nose. And so he's like, so you probably have a little bit of issues breathing just on a good day. And what is happening is my brain, because I can't breathe properly, my brain is basically saying, thinking that my nose is inflamed. When it's not, but it thinks my nose is inflamed because there's such a small airflow. So it basically is creating congestion because of the fact that it thinks I'm sick all the time. And I'm not, but that's what my brain is doing. Stupid brain. Stop it, brain. But that's basic, the long and short of it. So all of that is to say, next week, I'm getting surgery. I am finally getting surgery. We actually figured out what the issue was. I saw the nose doctor and scheduled the surgery back in February, but it was the soonest date that they could get. So that's next week. So the update, one is, I'm getting a surgery to hopefully fix the problem. He seems super confident that this is what it is. So I'm trusting, and I'm ready. I'm kind of nervous, but I'm also ready. But he basically, he's gonna sort of just do a septoplasty, and which means it's not a full, like, I'm not getting a full-on nose job or anything like that, but he's gonna kind of widen a lot of those passageways that are super, super narrow. And I don't know, I'm so ready for it. The update in regards to my channel, everything, again, that's why things have been a little quieter than normal on my channel, because I have been kind of struggling with breathing, and it has been not every day, well, pretty much every day, kind of a struggle to film. And I'm still trying to truck along for you guys and everything like that, but it's been tough. So I kind of, made a deal with myself that, like, until I get this surgery done, I'm gonna, chill on the content I put out for the time being, and just do the regular kind of stuff that I typically do, right? But all of that is to say, those of you who are looking forward to the Fear the Walking Dead reactions, I know it's not the most popular show on my channel, but I'm just letting you guys know they will be late. At least I don't know how long it's going to take to recover from the surgery. They say probably about 1 to 2 weeks, especially that first week. I think I'm going to have like splints in my nose and stuff, and I don't know how painful that's going to be, or I don't know. I'm a little nervous about that, but they're going to, so I'm going to possibly be delaying the Fear the Walking Dead reactions until I'm able to film and I recover and all of that. Everything else will go up as per usual, but if you see anybody asking about Fear the Walking Dead or anything like that, just let them know that I'm recovering from surgery, and they will be out. It'll be the first thing that I record when I feel better and recover from the surgery. I guess I'm kind of nervous. You know, I don't love the idea of surgery, but at this point, even if I'm in pain for 2 weeks after, truly, at this point, I just want to breathe. And I can't all the time. I don't know. It's just really frustrating. And so I'm really glad that something will be done about it. And hopefully at the end of this, I will be able to breathe. Just a little update for those of you who do watch said business as usual shows. Rebels, Supernatural, Classic Who, that whole stuff. I have gotten ahead on a lot of those shows. So if you see me struggling to breathe, kind of after the surgery, don't freak out, because it was probably filmed before the surgery. Just want to say that as well. But I think that's about it. I really just wanted to talk about that and give you guys an update. And you know, obviously I'm kind of nervous about the surgery, but I really want it to happen. So it is what it is. And I hope that, you know, I hope it goes well. I hope I feel better. And I hope I can breathe again. Okay, birthday gift to myself, breathing. Let's hope. Right, guys? All right. But yeah, that's my little update. I know it was long-winded because I don't know how to be any other way. But yeah. Hopefully you're excited for reactions in the future with me breathing. Right? It's going to be fun for everybody. Hopefully. All right. Thank you in advance for any birthday wishes. And I love you guys. All right. Bye.